Hi everyone. I've wanted to do this for quite some time and I finally have the opportunity to spend a few minutes on this. I've wanted to make some short little movies for you all to walk you through several things on the iPad. First up being loading a fresh new copy of our database on. The first thing that needs to happen is the old copy needs to be removed from your iPad. There are a couple of really biggie things that need to happen first. Number one, you need to let Jennifer or I know that this is happening so we can remove your license from our server or it will not let you sync your clients. Um, Number two, you want to make sure that your toddler's database is removed completely off of your iPad so you won't have a duplication on there. A duplication can result in many, many conflicts and just create a big mess. So the first thing that you want to do is touch the FileMaker Go icon and you're going to come up to a screen. If you come up to our normal screen, that's terrific, or you may come up to, if you haven't closed out your iPad, you may come up to your client screen. You should, in fact, come up to this screen. Everyone should be in the habit of closing your database out before you shut it down. The first thing you want to do is go up to the upper left-hand corner, the little circle with the arrow down, and touch and hit close file. And that should be a daily task for you all. Every time you open your iPad, you're at a client's house, when you're finished a review or an intake or whatever you've done, you should close out the file before you shut the lid on your iPad. So you come up to this screen and you're showing it in list view. The other way you can view this screen, in the top of the screen in the middle you'll see two icons, a square with 4 squares in it. We'll touch that and that's just giving you an icon view of what's on your iPad, but we want to be in list view to make this happen. At the bottom of your screen you will see 3 small icons, one that says recent, one that says device, and one that says hosts. Recent is showing you the databases that have been opened recently on your iPad. If you touch device, it will show you that the databases that are actually on your iPad. And this is where you want to be. If you're going to delete it off, you need to delete it off of the device itself, not just deleting the ghost copy of what you've recently opened. So we want to swipe that to the left. The word delete will come up and you simply hit delete. And now it is off of your iPad. So at this point, I'm just going to hit the home button. I'm going to go to my email because that's generally how you're going to get a new link. Jennifer or I will send you a fresh link that you can use each time. So I'm just going to go to my email and going to go to link. Here it is, and I'm going to touch that. Or you can copy and paste also. Just a word as a reminder, if you're using the Gmail app for your emails on your iPad instead of normal mail, that really sometimes messes up. What happens when you touch a link using the Gmail app, it does not carry over the HTTP, I think that's what it is, HTTP:// and you have to have that in there on your browser in order to go to the correct site. There's nothing wrong with Gmail app. I tend to just use Mail, which comes on the iPad, or I go directly Siri, going directly to Google itself. But if you do use the Gmail app, make sure that you copy and paste the entire link instead of just touching the link in order to get there. And this only takes a few minutes. Hopefully we're going to get there without having to start and stop videos. Download file is ready and should automatically start downloading now. So let's see where we are. Just hang in there with me for a couple of more minutes. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to open in FileMaker Go. We're going to touch that right there. And there it is. So we're good to go. So what you need to do here is put in your username and your password that we have given you for FileMaker Go. So the account name, I'll put in my name. That's my username, and I'll put in my password and hit login. Ta-da! We are all ready to go. At this point in time, to get a copy of all of my clients, I'm just going to hit sync. Now, this is pretty important. This is your first sync, and it's only going to pull down your clients. Um, to make life easier on everybody all the way around, delete what's there. I'm not sure what will come up on yours. It's however you have, whatever identification you've given to your iPad in the very beginning. But we're just going to delete all of that out and simply let it just be your name, first and last name. And that will help us identify what license is using on our server. And just hit OK. And then we have to type in your password again. Yep, and sometimes this comes up. The sync attempt failed with an empty response. This usually indicates a temporary network problem. Please try the sync again or switch to a different network. Just hit close and let's try one more time. I'm going to hit OK. And there we go. We are syncing. The sync process shouldn't take too terribly long since we have made our modifications. So you guys should be good to go.